Hello, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the channel, and welcome to some more AutoForge. So there were some questions in the on the Discord about the game, and so what I'm gonna do is try to go through some of the stuff, kind of explain some things that are going on, and kind of how to play the game. So when you first start out, you're gonna start out down here. This game, I've got a little bit of time, probably an hour or so into this game, so not super far. But you're gonna end up with these guys, right? So you're gonna end up with a stone on the wall. You're gonna end up with some wood over here. And basically, when you first start out, what you need to do is to go up here. Let me go ahead. I'm gonna pick these guys up. You're gonna hold down your shift, and you're going to I'm sorry, right click. So hold down shift and right click, and you can mine stuff on the back of the screen. That will allow you to get your ore. It will also allow you to get your wood. If it's way too dark for you, the other thing you can do is to go up here and right click and do that. And well, during the daytime, you can poke a hole, and then air will come or light will come in, and then it will help you see. The other things that you need to do when you first start, you want to open your interact here, right? This thing's originally going to be locked. Right next to your that where your spawn area is this little chest. There'll be some of these void matter things in there, and those void matter things will allow you to do that once you get some iron. And then this is your mainframe. You'll eventually open. You'll find relics that will allow you to open those. All right. So other things that you could do, you can double jump. So once you get into the air, if you hit jump again, you can double jump. Do that. If you run left or right and you hit shift, that will allow you to kind of do a dodge roll. If you left click, you'll do a swipe. If you hit tab and left click, you'll do a fireball. So that's a lot of those little things. Your furnaces, stuff like that. If you want to go into your crafting and you want to try to craft some stuff, you hit C for crafting. This is your main screen. So you have two screens here. You have basically like the simple stuff you can build, like planks and gears and cranks and kind of the stuff that goes into other stuff. And then you also have like scaffolding, ladders, stuff like that. And then you have this, which is like your mechanical side of stuff. So and like I said, I'm a little bit further in the game, so I have like torches and transport tubes and splitters and bypasses, and I have crank drill, and I also have a combustion drill. With your crank drill, so this is your crank drill. This is the first drill you make pretty early in the game. Yeah. So basically, you're going to hit E on it. You hold left click on the mouse and you spin it around, and that's how you get your crank energy up. And this will slowly run down over time. And then once it runs down, it's not going to do anything right now because I didn't actually put it on ore. But you do that. So if you look at this thing here, the little, from what I can tell, and I'm still kind of learning the game myself. These are red because they don't work, right? So this has got fuel in it, so it's yellow. I think if I put ore in it, it turns green because it's running. Right? So this guy's yellow, so that means he has energy, but he doesn't have anything that he can do. Now, if I take and push my R key, if I highlight over it and I push R, see this little arrow kind of spins around? That arrow is where where this item will output to. So if we pick up all these here real quick, I'm not worried about picking up this stuff because I ran out of wood down here. So I'm gonna go back into my key for my inventory. I'm gonna pick back up my hit. You can hit Q if you have something on your cursor and you're like hit Q. It puts it back in your inventory. So I'm gonna put it down over this guy now, right? So now this is iron in here. So if I rotate this around, that goes there, and then if I hold, let's see. Yeah, so see how you highlight over here? You see this little blue. Let me pick one of these up, make it easier to see. Make it easier to see over here. so this is a furnace. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'll place the furnace down here, and you'll see that once I highlight it, you see these blue squares that are here. Those blue squares, anywhere in that blue square, if a pipe goes through, this will basically pick it up. And oh, wrong one. Let me grab the pipe instead. So if I do this and I do that, and then I give it some crank energy, right? So now that I've got that arrow pointing towards it, once it actually does it, you'll see that that basically pulls the ore out and drops it in there. Let's give it some fuel. So you'll see now this also has an R. So if I put it like this, you'll see right now there's 15 wood in here. Eventually, we'll see this will all kind of work. And this is kind of your beginning thing. So now you'll see that this went by. This had 3 ore in it. It only inputs 3 ore. So don't get worried if it goes by. It doesn't load that much if it's auto loading, right? So, but now basically that outputs straight to a chest, right? So it's very simple, very like a lot of the other factory games that are out there. But that is the basics of that. Now, once you get that done, you will eventually end up with a burner drill. Yeah, here it is, burner drill. So combustion drill works exactly the same way, right? Except for if you hit E on it, it has a fuel gauge and it does not have a crank any longer. So you would have to put fuel in it for it to work. Okay, makes sense. And then, so you start with a little patch of iron here. You start with a little patch of wood over here. Obviously, this world, I've already ran out of my wood. And if these vines, you can climb them. Sorry, I'm kind of all over the place. I'm just kind of, a lot of little things that I've learned and trying to help. There's a couple people that were having problems with it on the Discord. So if you do have questions, you have other things that you think are helpful, please leave those down in the comments. And do that. This game is also on Kickstarter right now. It's just went live a couple of days ago. So if you're looking to back it, or you want to play the demo is on Steam right now. So now up here you'll see I have a lot more. I have wood. I have this stuff. So all these things here. See these sparklies? And if you kind of zoom out, there's sparklies over there. So you see the sparklies. There's sparklies down here. Nope, that's not sparklies. That's something else. I see sparklies over there. The sparklies show you where the deposits are, right? So you have a couple of different deposits. This is silver. If you're not sure what it is, you can hold down Shift, and if you hold down Shift, you're going to dig on the back of it. It tells you what it is. So that's silver ore. It's kind of a bluish silver. This is mana. So you'll have to find one of those to get mana. So if you're trying to figure out how to get mana, you have to go basically you mine it. It's an ore. This one is wood deposit. This one is iron deposit, right? And then up here, I have that's a stone deposit. So there is upstairs. I've already killed the guys that are up here, so unfortunately I can't show you that stuff. And there's a lot more to the game. The game is really in depth. There is a lot to it. I believe the developer said that if you know what you're doing and you're trying to burn through the game as quickly as you can eat up about 10 hours with the demo. So there's a lot in the game already. If we open, so let's go. Nope. Research tree. G is for research. I always mess that up. So this is the current tech tree. So if you hit G, the way the tech tree works is you have like your iron ingot. So basically I need 5 iron ingots and then I can research this, right? So if I go over here, I need, that went off the screen. So that's not very helpful. 40 mechanical essence, 30 mechanical essence, 100 mechanical essence. I need mechanical essence to be able to research these. The next time I play this next episode, we'll be going through automating mechanical essences so that we can start doing. Then I need mechanical and magical essence, right? And then mechanical essence. So we just need mechanical essences. It looks like for most of this stuff. These things down here, you need stone and planks, iron, uh, iron gears, iron, and then mana. And then so it's not really difficult. So the research tree functions a lot like a lot of other factory building games. But that is kind of a quick overview and the tutorial. The other options you have down here, we have T for inventory. You have so if you forget where they are, there's T for inventory, C for crafting, G for research, the guidebook, and then your settings. So your guidebook, all of the little menus that pop up down here that you hit escape and close, they all show up in here, right? Other things, if you start hitting F1 key, you'll notice it's like debug stuff that shows up. F2, you get your cursor, your tile. F3, there was one of them I hit that did weird stuff. So if you ever open this screen and it's got all these weird freaking boxes on it, it's a debug thing that the developer uses, I believe. That's your F1 key. Trying to think anything else. Oh, you can cut the vines down if you basically you can cut them down. You can't send the pipes through the vines, so you have to cut them. You can't send the pipes behind the big crystal thing. Oh, and then that's the other thing we'll cover real quick. So I'm trying to think of all the kind of the weird question, or I don't want to say weird questions. I want to see all the questions that people have been asking on the Discord, and try to help. I'm not a developer. I'm not part of the game. I just like making videos. I like helping indie devs, and this is a cool game to me. And I backed it on Kickstarter. So, so this thing right here, this is the edge of your map, right? So as you unlock things, as you go to that box downstairs, and we'll go back to it again. You'll push this back, but this is darkness, right? If you start going into the darkness will start killing you, right? So going out of range of the purpose damages Odo, upgrade the emitter, travel to new regions, right? So if you go into that area, it will kill you. It's the darkness. It's not good, right? So the way you get out of here is you go down here to this guy, you hit this, and you unlock these, right? So if this one, I need a gadget for that one. I need iron ingot to go up. I need mana core. So this one I could probably do. We'll go. See if I can. I don't know if I can get enough. I don't know if I can make enough. And then if you right click, it goes up by 5, and then left click goes up by 1. Oh, I can't pick that up yet. Let's do that. Go do this. Max those out too. I think I need 100. I don't think I have enough to do it. I have 18 on me. It's gonna be close. Basically, turning all my iron into gears. I don't think it's gonna be enough. I can run up here real quick. I should have been more prepared. I really wasn't planning on making this today, but like I said, there was a couple of questions on the Discord. People were asking some questions. And the developer, if you go into the Kickstarter, it has the Discord, it has all that stuff, is all there. So if you want to be able to do that stuff, you can can do it. Also the combustion guys here. If you take the wood out of them, you'll see they'll start filling themselves. So basically, what will happen, and you'll see it's kind of hard to see, but see that right there, it drops it in and pulls it back in there. So if you do that, the combustion miners will fill themselves first, so you don't have to super worry about that. I don't know how I do that every once in a while. I'm still trying to figure it out. There. So, and you'll notice here, like I had a little bit of ore in there, and then this stuff is all set up so these guys all deposit the ore down. So let's do that. All right, let's run back up here. I want to go over and look at what that map is real quick. So that way we can see it move. Oh, back out this way. So if you run up here, and then these are all trees and stuff you can do on the surface. I'm set up. I'm gonna start building a big factory. That's what I do. I like building big factories. So basically, we run all the way over here, past the red ones, past that, past the tree there, and there's the edge, right by that thing, right. All right. So let's see if we have enough. But so far, I'm really enjoying the game. I have a lot of other games that I'm so happy right now. There's so many factory games that have come out recently, and then this one was just a complete surprise. It just kind of popped up on my radar and was like, surprise! It was great. All right, so I have enough. I'm gonna unlock it. Nice little rattle. So go ahead. We'll jump up here. Eventually, I will jump up here. I never said I was good. I just said I like the game. All right. So we'll go see what's over here. So basically, and we're always zooped out, right? Oh, it didn't open it. All right, so there's it looks like another guy there. So that's that I think that's the tree there where it was, right? So now I can go a little bit further in here. I can be I better get my stabby stick ready. What's this thing? The mana conduit. I don't know what that is, but these are your enemies. Left click. Okay, they're angry again. They earlier today when I was playing, they weren't very angry. They're like they broke. This is spawner. Run up and just smack it a bunch of times, it'll break it. They do drop oil clots, so that's good stuff to know. And then we probably over here. So now we're actually over here. So you can zoom back in now. See more sparklies down here. So there's more something down there. I don't know what the mana conduit is. I haven't gotten that far yet. Can I go? There it is. All right. I broke it. All right. More. Okay. Go away. So we murderize those guys because that's and then if you do fire, if you want to fire, you can do a nice little fire. There is a reload on your firing if you do that. So the firing's not super good. But allows you to kind of reach things that you couldn't normally reach before they can reach you. So that's helpful. And then there's the edge of the screen again. So now we found the edge of the screen. So now you'd have to go back and then continue to do that. So hopefully I've answered some of your questions. If you have other questions, please throw them down in the comments. I'll do my best to answer them as best as I can. If you also you can join the Discord. The dev is very active on the Discord. He answers questions as much as he can. There's a very active community over there that are trying to help and trying to help this project get off the ground. If you want to help the project get off the ground, the Kickstarter is open still as of the recording of this, and will continue for about 27 days. I think it's been just started. So matter of fact, I like going to check real quick. Do a little Kickstarter. There will be a link down at the bottom of the description for the Kickstarter and the Steam page. The Steam page if you want to get the demo, Kickstarter if you want to back it. Currently, he is sitting at $6,200 with 95 backers with 26 days to go. So with that, that is currently what we have going on. If you have any questions, please throw those down there. If you think I deserve a like, I really do appreciate them. And a subscribe would be great too if you think that's deserved. But with that, I will let y'all go, and we'll talk to y'all soon.